Globally, the blue economy has an asset base of over $24 trillion. It has the capacity to generate at least $2.5 trillion each year from the combination of fishing and aquaculture, shipping and tourism, and other sea-based activities. That is how fortunate we are potentially as a nation. And all this can be realized when we make the blue economy a significant part of our national economic platform. Hello and welcome to Nimasa This Week, the voice of maritime. My name is Ubong Isian. As always, Nimasa This Week is brought to you by the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, the nation's apex regulator of the maritime industry and lead promoter of the blue economy. And it's my pleasure to guide you through this wonderful world of blue possibilities.
You are watching Nimasa This Week.
Nimasa This Week.
Nimasa This Week.
Nimasa This Week.
It's the voice of maritime.
The voice of maritime.
The voice of maritime.
Please stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Nimasa This Week, the voice of maritime, showing on these stations.
Welcome back. It's still Nimasa This Week, the voice of maritime, and on today's episode, we'll be listening to the DG of Nimasa, Dr. Bashir Jamo, in this first in the year press conference, where he reflects on 2021 in terms of accomplishments and challenges, and also projects into 2022 in terms of the expectations for the Nigerian maritime industry and on how the agency is poised to prosecute its mandate. Not forgetting also on the program our other regulars. So if you're ready, it's anchors away.
Introducing the Nimasa Distress Response Call Lines for all maritime stakeholders, ship owners, seafarers, ship captains. Whatever your challenge or distress in the Nigerian maritime domain, please call 0803 0685 167, 0708 0005 956, 0700 0700 010. If you can't reach us on these lines, please call 0700 0700 020, 0700 0700 030. Also via VHF Radio Channel 16. Call and Nimasa will respond. In continuation of our series of review of 2021 and the outlook for 2022, the Director General of Nimasa, Dr. Bashir Jamo, recently engaged the media at a major press conference to give an account of his and his executive management team's stewardship of the maritime sector. At the conference, the DG highlighted the major accomplishment by the agency in 2021, which included the successful launch of the assets of the Deep Blue project in June 2021 by President Muhammadu Buhari and the resultant impacts on the reduction of piracy and other attacks against ships in Nigerian waters, with the International Maritime Bureau (IMB) reporting that piracy in Nigeria has reduced to its lowest in 28 years. The DG also announced the agency's success in growing the revenues remitted to the Federation account. Compared to 31.8 billion naira in 2020, the agency remitted over 37.6 billion naira in 2021 to the consolidated revenue account, which also ensuring a reduction in accidents in Nigeria's waterways. According to the DG, for port state control implementation, Comparing year 2020 to 2021, it was observed that 2021 recorded 675 vessels, that is 24.2% higher than the total number of inspection carried out in 2020, which was 510 vessels. This showed an increased performance of 24.2%.
Human National CPRS Development Program, that is NSDP, which is an intervention by the federal government, which we used to grant scholarship for our Nigerian youth. The training as of today clocked up to 2,600 Nigerian CPRs in various maritime institutions worldwide, and a good number of them who have completed their programs are now gainfully employed on board vessels. This CPRS development program is a program to address the issue of this insecurity within our own maritime domain, where youths that can go and study, the agency sponsors them for 4-year degree program, either in marine engineering, electrical engineering, marine architecture, marine surveying, and other maritime related areas, so that they can be gainfully employed. Furthermore, on the issue of capacity development, approval for the CBFF disbursement to assist the vessel acquisition by the indigenous ship owners is still in the pipeline. Most Nigerian operators in domestic and coastal shipping, they will have to be smiled by owning vessels before the end of this year to enhance their competitiveness in the maritime world.
The DG then moved on the gains made in shipping promotion in 2021.
The agencies received concessions to boost the indigenous ship owners. We applied for monetary and fiscal incentive. The fiscal incentive is under the Federal Ministry of Finance, while the monetary incentives had to come through the Central Bank of Nigeria. We are yet to conclude the monetary incentive, but for the fiscal incentives, for the year under review, for the first time the industry received fiscal incentives where a drastic reduction of custom duty to be paid for imported vessel has been approved. If you are importing a brand new vessel, you will end up in paying zero duty. 1 year to 2 years, between 1 to 2%, and we continue to graduate it up to maximum of 5% against what we have been receiving. We try to introduce zero duty on new vessels so that we can encourage indigenous ship owners to procure brand new vessels, so that we will no longer be having experience of having wrecked vessels in our own waters, causing accident and havoc here and there, many at times abandoned and turned to be wrecked. We plan to reactivate the Marine Police Department, which already the Inspector General of Police appointed an AIG in Lagos to take care of that particular unit. The agency has played a pivotal role in the institutionalization of collaboration between her and other government agencies for improved maritime security and safety. In so doing, we did not only collaborate with the security agencies, other agencies of similar functions like NDLE. We agreed, and we are now signing an agreement for them to be joining our own forces that are going out for monitoring using our deep blue assets to be part of them, so that where there are going to be examination or inspection of vessels, the NDLE will be part of us to check those such vessels, whether we can find out any vessel that is trading with illicit drugs. Similarly, we had discussions with the Minister of Agriculture to talk to the Department of Fisheries to see how we can arrest the situation of illegal and unauthorized ship fishing in our own waters. Nigerian Customs Service also joined us on the issue of proliferations of small arms and importation of illegal arms. All this to ensure that we have 360-degree security in our own waterways.
On the enforcement of the International Ship and Port Facility Security Code, also known as the ISPS Code, the DG had this to say.
The total number of currently operational onshore facilities of ISPS is 98, divided into 6 maritime zones. For the ease of administration, because of their location and accessibility, some of the zones are further divided into 4 quarters. These quarters include Lagos subdivision, which we have Apapa, Kirikiri, Ijora, and Ijegun, Tinkan Island. Those are the 4 under the western zone. And we have 5 under the eastern zonal area: Port Harcourt, Calabar, Oni, Eket, Wari. Each of these stations, we have number of points that the ISPS take care of. For instance, Apapa we have 9, Kirikiri 12, Ijora we have, Edogun we have 8 in the first and second quarter, 11 in the last quarter, we have 8 at Tinkan. For Port Harcourt we have 11, Calabar 9, Oni 9, Eket 4, Wari 16, with a total number of 87. These are the corresponding figures we have in 2021. Apapa 10, Kirikiri 12, Ijora 7, Ijegun 7, Tinkan Island 8, Port Harcourt 13, Calabar 8, Eket 3, and Wari 17. Total number 96 against 87 we have in 2020.
The implementation of wreck removal, a significant achievement, was not left out.
The issue of wreck removal, we divided it into 4 zones. Badagry to Tinkan Island axis already commenced, is in advanced stage. Then we have the western zone itself, we have eastern zone and central zone. This tree is before the Federal Ministry of Transportation for onward transmission to the Federal Executive Council for consideration and approval. and we believe in no distant future we'll be able to start maybe before the end of the first quarter of 2022. We expect before the end of first quarter the protein dog will be operational. We don't intend to operate it owned by government or Nimasa. We have handed over the floating dog for the public-private partnership. As usual, the issue of the privatization of any government property is not a product, but a process. We have been undergoing this process. The DG ICRC was here to give us the first certificate telling us that privatizing modular floating dock is bankable, doable, and profitable. And they gave us go ahead to do that. We have gone ahead to do negotiations with the managing partner and the co-partner, that's the Nigerian Port Authority, that they are going to provide us with continental shipyard. As I'm talking to you, the official of this administration, they are in Dubai to inspect the facilities of the managing partner, and we expect maximum by middle of February we should be able to get the final no objection. Privatization of public property must be approved by the Federal Executive Council because it's the national asset. We inherited it. Where we intend to carry it, we had a lot of challenges. We still believe we can take it to the final destination, but the cost implication cannot be borne by the federal government alone. When we privatize it, the managing partners can decide and move it to the proper position that's it's supposed to be. But for now, what we intend to do, we have to reduce the cost that we are losing by not putting that floating dock in use. But as I said earlier, operationality of the floating dock is not a product that you just walk up and pick like a key of your car and kick it and go. As I'm talking, we have a group of foreigners to come and make sure that the modular floating dock is in very sound shape, the necessary services, replacement of parts, the class conditions has been taken up before the approval of the Federal Executive Council so that we can run the two concurrently. By the time we receive the Federal Executive Council, our floating dock is perfectly in use.
On the progress made on the regional front, especially on the leadership of MOCA and the IMO Council election, the DG said,
The Regional Maritime Safety and Security Training Center. We are upgrading our Maritime Training Center to the Regional Maritime Safety and Security Training Center. Building of Regional Maritime Search and Rescue Clinic. Our clinic will now build it to the capacity for the utilization of regional. Our aim and target is for us to take the regional leadership. Already we have assumed that regional leadership. I am happy we were unable to make it for IMO election, and we made it to be a Secretary General of MOCA. Nobody applauded Nigeria for being able to take over MOCA after establishment since 1975. We don't have a single star in MOCA as at today, and we are the largest contributors to MOCA. We have never seen the impact of MOCA, either in Nigeria or in other countries, despite millions of dollars invested by Nigeria in MOCA. We fought frantically until we assumed the leadership of that regional body. Today, Nigeria is the Secretary General of the Maritime Organization of West and Central Africa. It's not a bed rose always. We know the reasons why we are not in IMO, and we are working hard to address that. We are providing a better working environment by purchase of canteen towers. We are trying to see that staff's issues is being treated. Most of the time we spend in our offices used to be much higher than the time we spend in our homes. Our offices therefore must be converted as comfortable as our own houses. We have to resuscitate the Lokoja office. Sometimes in 2013, 2014, we had to close our Lokoja office due to certain reasons. With the advancement of the Blue Economy Committee, we find it necessary to reopen the Lokoja office so that we can harness the resources we have in our own inland waterways. Constructions of Nimasa zonal offices. In the past, most of our zonal offices we are renting. This administration intends to build port offices and zonal offices. We will no longer condone renting an office and landlord harassing agency like Nimasa just like that. So in the year 2022, we are saying bye-bye to rentage. We will make sure that before the end of the year, we provide offices, habitable offices for all our zonal offices and port offices.
To harness the energy of teeming youths in various coastal communities away from sea criminality, the DG outlines the agency's plans for 2022.
We intend to open skill acquisition centers in 6 geopolitical zones. This will assist younger generation who can no longer go and acquire knowledge in terms of conventional education. We will have to be training them on how to be useful themselves. They don't have to rely on government to give them job, probably with soft loans and other things.
Introducing the Nimasa Distress Response Call Lines for all maritime stakeholders, ship owners, seafarers, ship captains. Whatever your challenge or distress in the Nigerian maritime domain, please call 0803 0685 167, 0708 0005 956, 0700 0700 010. If you can't reach us on these lines, please call 0700 0700 020, 0700 0700 030. Also via VHF Radio Channel 16. Call and Nimasa will respond.
Welcome back. It's still Nimasa this week, the voice of maritime, and we go straight to the Maritime Mandate, the weekly column written by the DG of Nimasa in the Guardian newspapers. It is a continuation, the second installment on how Nigeria is taking a step forward regarding the blue economy. You can continue the blue economy conversation with the DG of Nimasa on all of his social media platforms as displayed on your screen. Likewise, at Nimasa Official. However, when it comes to doing business, as we all anticipate the blue economy, you know that the Nimasa Official website, as displayed on your screen, must remain your first port of call because maritime is heavily regulated. Thank you for watching today's episode of Nimasa This Week, the Voice of Maritime, and we hope that you can see the future that awaits us if we all pull together to drive in the direction of the blue economy in order to maximize our nation's maritime assets. Who says that maritime cannot be the anchor of our collective economic survival? My name remains Ubong Isien, asking you as always to stay on course. Do remember also that without an anchor, we can be drifted to any shore. Till I see you next time, bye for now.